Hello everyone, how are you doing? I wanted to do this very last minute video just to kind of tell you guys to come over to our market. It's today from 3 to 9 at the Longsea Hill Park, which is a fair park. Sorry, I hope you can hear me. I'm talking kind of low because my daughter's so asleep right now. I'm gonna have to wake her up pretty soon because it's already late. But I just wanted to show you some of the things that I've been creating for the for our markets, and I've been trying to like do a little bit drawings. This is my recent logo for Kindred Nook. So I made it into a little magnetic bookmark just because I think the I just like doing this. Um, just because I think the ghost is like super cute. So I'll have that there, and actually I had it last market. And if you did buy one, thank you so very much. It's actually one of the first things that I did sell. I was so proud of that. It was really nice because I bought one of this in a book, and I was like, that's exactly the vibe that I was going for. So I was really proud of that sale. It was, it's something small, but I mean, I work hard on these things. So when I see people like, hey, think I've enjoyed it, I was like, oh, that's cool. So, but if you are seeing this and you went to my last market and you did purchase one of these, I did have like some magnets that were kind of weak. So if you bring it back to this market, I will go ahead and replace it for a new one. Just to say thank you, and I don't want y'all to have like a product that wasn't worth your money. So this is another design that I have, and I wish I could focus, like put it like up to you guys, but I don't know, the camera won't focus unless it's over here. It's alright. Here's a little bit. They look so cute. Anywho, so I had these two, and I'm bringing them back just a lot better. And for the holidays, I created this little design. It's a little gingerbread man, but he's like he's a little skeleton, and he's in his gumdrop. It's cute. Oh, that's what it looks like with the bow. I just put the bow only because it looks good on the display or my display cards. I'll fix this one. Okay. I'll fix it in a little bit. Yeah, it's only because it looks good on the display cards. There we go. I think it looks adorable. Look at that. I'm obsessed with her tree. It's so cute. But yes, if you go, you will see these three little guys there. If you just want to check out what we have, come and say hello. I actually think these look super cute, like on a Christmas book. And I actually have this one. This Brenda Novak, Keep Me Warm at Christmas. I have a guilty pleasure, and there are the rom-coms, like the very cheesy rom-coms. I don't know why they're awful, they're terrible, acting is just the worst, but I really like watching them. They're just cute. So, this year I've gone through, a few, Christmas rom-coms on Netflix. And I've been enjoying them. So this is kind of what it reminds me of. And it's basically an A-lister who goes and houses one of her producers' secluded estates. And she ends up meeting like a handsome artist, and she thinks that's his kindred soul, and so and it's all around the Christmas time. So I think this one would be really good. Good pick. I think it's a fun read for the holidays. But look, I think it looks so cute. Check this. Come on, that's a cute little gift. Like what? It's so adorable. I love it. It's so adorable. I love it. And actually, I'm gonna bundle this together. So if you do like books like that, I'm gonna have that together. For $5. These books, I saw them for $3 or 2 for $5. That's the sale that I have right now. I did had priced them individually, but for the holidays, I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I know everybody's going through some hard times. Our economy isn't that great, so I just want to be fair with everybody, but I also want to enjoy the things that I find. Because although I'm trying to sell, this is a business. I want to provide stuff that people will enjoy. That's my and you don't have to break the bank or think, oh, okay, well, if I buy this, I can't get this. No, because I know that feeling, and it's just fun to find something that looks cute and you can afford it. So, or that you're gonna enjoy, not just because it looks cute. So, I have that, and I also wanted to show you a few other books. I do have this other Christmas book, and this is also like another a family rom-com, like comedy, like again, rom-com comedy, something like that. You know what? I did this video before, and I went ahead and I read these, but I don't have time right now. But yeah, I have this other one. So if you guys are into these kind of books, this will be there. I know it's like towards the end of it, but if you're on vacation, I still enjoy, like, I still enjoy Christmas, like, way after. I'm a Mexican, so we do the Reyes Magos, so I still have my 12 days of Christmas, the 12 days of Christmas. So I enjoy it way up into January 6th. So I'm in the holiday spirit these whole days. There's also Day the Voices Stopped, by Ken Steele and Claire Berman. And this one's actually, this person found out they were schizophrenic at the age of 14, and he's actually was a publisher of the New York City Voices, a consumer journal for mental health advocacy. And he, let me just read a little bit of it. And so, if you know this person, like Nobel Prize winning mathematician John Nash, his life story has been immortalized in a beautiful mind. Steele was to spend the next 32 years living with the devastating symptoms of schizophrenia, tortured by inner voices commanding him to kill himself, ravaged by the delusions of paranoia, barely surviving on the ragged edges of society. In this inspiring story, Steele tells the story of his hard-won recovery from schizophrenia and how activism and advocacy helped him regain his sanity, and go on to give hope and support to many others like him. So if you're interested in his story, I'm going to have it there. It actually sounded very, and all of these are things that I would probably pick up, and if I had all the time, I would read. But I'll have this there. If you're a collector of Batman, this is a copy from 1989. It was stored in somebody's book. Somebody's book, in somebody's, I don't know, attic or something. You can tell it is one. But if you're a collector of these type of items, I think this by itself just looks cool. And if you want to check it out, I heard really good commentary, or read really good commentary on it. So if you want to come by, check this out. Also got a manga. It sounded interesting. When I was introduced to manga back in high school, I thought, I don't know, I thought it was gonna be some sort of like action superhero-y kind of stuff. And I remember with being in class, and I asked my friend, like, hey, do you have something to read? Because I used to read all the time. And so she said, tell me these things. Like, what are they? So I'd start reading them. She showed me how to read it because I didn't know. I was like, what's going on here? But they always ended up being like teen dramas. They were like, the first time I read one, I was like, when is this fiction gonna start? But I ended up reading it. I loved it. And the next day I came in, I'm like, hey, do you have any more of those? Do you have any more of those things? I don't remember what they're called or what their name was, but they were really good. And this kind of reminded me of that. I'm pretty sure somebody will know it because I think it's popular. I don't often get mangas, but when I do, they go real quick. So I have Nora Roberts' Hideaway. This one is actually about nine-year-old girl who got kidnapped. They ended up finding her. She came back, and she did not look good. And so then the story goes on of the aftermath, of her life after what happened. It sounded really, really interesting. This is one that actually, if it doesn't go, I'll probably take my time to read it. Loaded. This one sounded very interesting. They all sound interesting. That's why I grabbed them. Loaded. A Misadventure on the Marijuana Trail by Robert Savage. Savage. So I don't know if you remember the movie an American Made, and it was about this pilot who worked at the CIA, and he ended up transporting like marijuana for Pablo Escobar. That's kind of the vibe. This happened in the 70s, and this is actually a true story. And it was by this guy. And from what I got from it, it kind of was like that mixed in with like fear and loathing. It's very interesting. So I'll have that there, and I actually have another one. That is also the recount of living with living with a person who sold marijuana, or who lived in a life like or who lived in that life as a little kid. So I have that one on there. Nobody ever picks it up. I don't know. I think they're like, it says marijuana. It says marijuana. That's what it's called. I don't want to pick it up, but it sounded really interesting. So if you see it, check it out. I always get asked about little kid books. The little kid books that I have are mainly for like 10, 12-year-olds. But I don't have little ones, and they always stop by our place and they look and they pick, and I don't have a lot of things for them. So this time I actually did pick up something that's small for them. This one's, well, it's not small, but it's just a little book. So this one, it's mine, and let me just show you a little bit of the art, because I'm not really with the parent. I always look at the art. I find the children's book artwork so fascinating. I think it's great. And I also I have a 2-year-old, so when I read to her, she doesn't know words, but she knows like some animals. So over here, they're like, look at the frogs, let's count the frogs. 1, 2, 3, she loves counting. So I'll have that one in there, and it has a little meat in there, which is another thing that I like, to something that, we don't finish real quick. Then I also have The Tale of the Two Beasts, and again, the artwork is really cute. Look at that. And again, I like that it has little hidden critters, because I'll be like, look at the squirrel, look at the fox, where's the squirrel, and then I'll have to point at it. It's super cute. But the story is also really nice. And I have another one, and I say I like flecks of meat, and this one doesn't. But you also have those kids that can't sit there for too long. So I have something, but it's not like, well, I'm lying. Just go check it out. It's cute. It's a cute one. And if it doesn't go, I'll probably make a plush out of it, or make a plush with it, and then bundle it up for Valentine's Day, because that's kind of what it's about. So that is it, and I will have my blind box. I don't have. I was gonna bring one out so I can show you guys, but I already have them tucked away because I have to go. So anywho, come on by, check out what we have. There's going to be a lot of vendors. And if you saw this video, thank you so much. This is amazing. And I guess I'll check you guys out later. Bye.